Welcome back to another episode of The Careful Boys.
Going like that. You're going like that. Yeah.
Yeah, keep scratching, keep scratching.
And then ask him.
Oh yeah, why are you so itchy, man?
This dry place.
Damn it, that was so good.
We're doing this take again?
Oh man.
Because our entire show's scripted. Every single video. We memorize scripts.
We've been doing AI stuff now.
We hit it. Yeah, look, I got not 12 fingers.
What's something that your parents believe completely, whether it be like a rule or value, a worldview, or just like how the house is run, something that's just how it's always been, and you couldn't wait for you to either move out or be an adult, and you were just gonna scrap this rule?
Damn, there were so many, bro. One was
I got Billy.
after this is what they told me as a kid, probably to get me to sleep, but they said after 10 o'clock, that's the time of the devil at night.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, for real?
Devil's hour.
It's the realm of the devil. And I was like, fuck, that's crazy. And I used to
Just does that mean you have to be home by 10 or like what?
no, you had to sleep.
You'll be asleep.
But you know what's funny? Now that I'm older, I actually believe it.
It's true, bro.
Because no good decisions are made after 10. You don't eat chicken breast and broccoli at 11 p.m. You know, like every bad decision, like you stay up late, you wake up late, like you're not on the treadmill at 11.
What kind of websites are you
You're
on?
not reading at 11.
But you know what it did to me? It made me an insomniac because I was like, I'm gonna stay up. The devil might fuck me while I'm sleeping.
Too much scaring. Too much scaring when you're a child. That's what it is.
Your parents should have just said, "Devil won't fuck
I used
you."
to blast Kiss FM like really loud in my room because I feel like the devil wouldn't like come to my
Doesn't
room.
like the
if
weekly
they-
top 40.
Yeah, they wouldn't come into my room if they
Yeah.
knew that I was partying.
The voice of Ellen K and Rick D's defended you.
Rick D's. Yo, LNK's voice, dude.
Yeah, which one of Bart's millions do you want to hear?
Thinking about it, like, because I kind of had a transitional phase, which was cool. So up to 15,
Puberty.
huh?
Never mind. Keep going.
Up to 15, I lived a like non-human existence because my mom was like, you wake up, you gotta do
You're a monk.
Buddhist burpees. I talked about in another video in the morning. And then my mom would make me like, even as a kid, I'll be like 5 years old. And then she's like, go outside and jump on the trampoline for 15 minutes to cure your asthma. And then I find out later you're not supposed to exacerbate your asthma. But she thought that if I kept like huffing and puffing, I would like cure my asthma. So I'm like 5 years old before going to kindergarten, just jumping on trampoline like for fucking 15 minutes.
Just
so
out of breath.
So I had like this crazy routine all the time, vegetarian breakfast.
That sounds so fun. Imagine being forced every morning to jump on a trampoline.
Every morning.
If you have asthma.
And then my mom made this nasty fucking thing every morning. It would be hot milk and dissolved eggs. I don't know why she made it, but she thought it'd be like really nutritious. I guess it is nutritious, but it's hot milk, dissolved eggs. So she the milk's boiling. She cracks an egg in it and spins it real quick with the
Just add cinnamon and it's like an eggnog.
But there's fucking yolk that fucking clumps in there because it's fucking hot. So you're drinking like
too fast.
You're drinking like loogie with fucking chalky yolk and shit.
So it feels like grass jelly.
Yeah, it's just fucking weird. So that's
fun
my
kind, either.
upbringing. I got kicked out of school, and then my dad's like, "Come live with me." So I'm like 15, moving with my dad and Almani, and I'm like, "All right, what kind of fucking rules are gonna happen here?" And my dad was like way more normal. He was like, "Hey, try to come home every night, and you probably need a car. So I'm gonna buy you a car." So he bought me a Civic. No. He helped me buy a car off my aunt. It was a Toyota Cressida, like an old school car for like 2 G's or something. And then he was like, "You probably need a cell phone because you're in America and people communicate with each other." So I think for him, he was very like, this is your society, you need to be plugged in. But then my mom was more so, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve a phone. I'm like, all my friends got phones. You don't deserve it. What did you? You have a 4.0? If you don't have a 4.0, you get a phone, you don't get a car. You don't get to talk on the landline at home. You don't get to watch TV. You don't get to eat meat. Like, you got to earn all those things. And I'm like, fuck, all right. So that was my world. And then moving in with my dad, he was like, hey, like, what kind of snacks you like? I'm like, I like root beer floats. And so we'll go to like the supermarket and then I'll actually buy A&W and like vanilla ice cream so I can have a root beer float like every day. Like, it was like
Weird switch.
No wonder they couldn't get to stay together. Like, that's too different.
A human being, like a regular human being. Like if I fucked up, it doesn't mean I don't get to eat. But you know, my mom would be like, you fucked up, so you're just gonna eat cabbage because you fucked up.
Dude.
It was just crazy.
Your mom was hella rigid. That's
She
what
was
it is.
crazy.
And your dad was a little bit more like loose with
Like
it.
he'll be
That's
like, you
wild.
fucked up, and then he's like, what do you want to eat? Like I'll get
I
suspended.
want to die.
I think we just figured out why you love root beer floats. That's like a childhood thing right there.
You still like him now?
Yeah.
No, because it'll be like, let's say I got suspended, right? Like my first month in school at Keppel, I was still fucking up, so I got suspended. I got into a fight, and then at lunch,
First month you got into a fight?
I got into a fight, and then my dad was like, he was like, so what do you want to eat? Because I'm staying at home, and I was like, what do you want to eat for lunch? And I was like, oh shit. I'm like, McDonald's? He goes, yeah, let's go. I'm like, holy shit.
It worked.
That's fucking great. Because that would be a reward in my mom's, you know, but my dad's like, food's just food. You're going to have to eat food, you know? And I'm like, damn, that's
So proud.
You get McDonald's for getting suspended?
So this prompt is actually just Bart like going, I can't wait till I move out my mom's house. That's all it is.
that was normal. Normal dad, dude.
How are you running it with Taika though? Are you more like your mom? Or are you more like your dad?
I think a little blend. Like, there's a lot of things he has to earn. But also, I think when it's like necessities, you don't have to earn necessities.
He has to do non-Buddhist burpees.
Like, he doesn't have to have a 4.0 to have a blanket to sleep with or some shit, you know? like shit like that.
Damn, dude. Yeah.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. You want a blanket? You gotta buy it. With grades.
Treat like commissary in prison or
Yeah, that
something.
was crazy.
Do you have any rules in your household?
Well, compared to fucking Bart, dude, like my child, like we had a ton of restrictions, but I think a big one that like is a small one, but moved mountains for me in my life is being able to have a fucking fan on you or like the AC on when you go to sleep.
That's some Chinese
or
shit
turning
something.
on the AC. Because there would be times where Tiff would be like, hey, it's hot in here. Can we turn the AC? And I'm like, we gotta do it till like 7. And it's so, bro, it's so automatic to me, right?
Yeah.
It's so, because my mom, I don't know, maybe it's a Chinese woman thing, or maybe it's just my mom. She would like to see how long she could suffer for. And then she'd be like, she'll be sweating in the house, bro.
So she taps out and
And then she'll be like, we're all sitting on the couch hot in the summer. We're just like, we have hand fans. And then we're like, we don't even think about asking to turn on the air. We don't even think about
Did
that.
they ever tell you it's because it's too expensive?
Yeah, that too. Or just use a hand fan, like some shit like that. And we'd be all sitting there, all of us just sweating. My dad's pissed. He's like, because when he gets hot, he gets so,
Nobody's
he's
in a
so
good mood.
grumpy, dude.
Broke? Like why did they know?
I don't know. But then eventually at the end, she'd be like, all right, you can turn it on. And it's already nighttime and shit, you know, but it's still hot, right?
And it's like, it's not even like a nice time. Like, just turn it to 80.
Yeah. So we would
That's my mom.
my move, I would sit by the vent because I think I just ran. I was always itching as a kid. I was always like hot. And I would just sit by the vent and just sit by. That's all I would do. And I'd be like, oh, this is the fucking life right here.
Getting this 80-degree air.
Yeah. Because when that cold air hit through the vent, it was different than the fan. The
Yeah,
fan
yeah,
was
yeah.
one thing, but the vent was like, oh, brother. My eyes, I was like Stephen Hawking and shit. Like, oh, brother.
Wait, so like this kind of fan, right?
Yeah, like
You can't have one like
So my mom would get mad at us, like if I put it on myself.
like you're blowing the wind on yourself.
No,
No,
it's
it's
not
like
even
a
that.
chi
It's
thing or
a
something.
Chinese thing. It's like you're gonna get sick.
Yeah.
Would it happen sometimes?
Like your
yeah, but you
pores
gotta
or
let me
something.
sleep. You gotta let me get through it.
Sick. That's how it always is.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah. So at night now, we get to turn on the AC
Fuck
and I
yeah,
sleep like a
dude.
fucking baby.
Do they not sell fans in China because they make it there?
Do you just do this?
Yeah.
Oh wait, so hand fans okay, but not electric fans.
We
Yeah,
could have
I don't know
electric
why.
fans sometimes, but like specifically at night with an electric fan, it was like a problem.
Yeah, don't sleep with it.
Yeah.
On you.
like pointing at your bed.
So you could point it to the wall.
No, it's just like if there's like a constant breeze while you're trying to sleep, it's like not good for you. You know, you're gonna get sick.
Also, it's like the Chinese medicine mentality. Oh, like the chi and the energy and yeah.
So now I go to my mom's house and sometimes, and it's hot, and I'm like, brother.
You still doing this?
I'm like, hey, turn it on, set it to a temperature, and I tell them like, HVAC people, the guys that work in air conditioning, will tell you that it's cheaper if you leave it at one set temperature.
And you seal all the windows.
Exactly. And I was like, just do that
Turns
for
into
the
a
love
fridge.
of
It
God.
just stays that way.
I was like, you're a 67.
Painting is cheaper.
Yeah.
She's like sweating in the house. I'm like, brother, please turn the air on.
It's like just freaking full blast throttle. Like,
Yeah. And then she's like, I can't sleep. And I'm like, yeah, because it's hot as fuck in your room. Turn the AC on in here.
The funniest thing I would see my grandpa, like even when family visits, no one turns on the AC. So my grandpa has his own like little fucking fan, and he'll be sleeping like this, and then he's like slowly falling asleep because it's nice and cool finally, and then it goes like this, and then it's like so fucking hot that he wakes up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, poor grandpa, dude, just turn on the goddamn
And I
AC.
think this is the reason why. This is the reason why you see Chinese people fall asleep everywhere.
Because it's so hot,
Because they don't turn on the AC. They don't turn on the fan.
so they're heat exhausted.
I think so.
they're like constantly heat stroked.
And that's why they fall
Yeah,
asleep. You know
yeah.
where they fall asleep? Public places. You know why? Because they got AC.
At the department store.
The mall,
Yeah.
maybe the bus. Even that is a little bit more fucking conditioned. I think we cracked the case.
Sweating
boys.
your ass off, dude.
Yeah.
You know what is funny about that though? Like I think in my mind, because like just like the AC, I also have those tendencies. But then it's also like sound. I remember being a kid, and then they would just never let me turn up the volume on anything, like nothing. So then I got
Turn it down.
I got older. I made money, so I bought like Bose like surround sound systems for your TV and shit. And then I'm like I can't turn it too loud.
Not past 25. Not past 25. Yeah.
You guys shared walls in your house with other neighbors?
But even then, it's not like we were rocking subwoofers back then. It was just the thing that came from the TV speakers. It's not even like loud. Yeah.
And especially when you live in a house with like 6 people or something.
Yeah.
It's all loud. Everyone's doing something. Yeah, so your TV, you can't hear what's on the fucking.
I do enjoy though that like every rule that was a rule, everything that was like the fiber of their being as parents. Now that I'm rarely home, to keep me home, I could do anything. I get away with anything. I could show up like fucking drunk. They'll give me like the one fan that's in the house and they'll suffer for it just as long as I can just be there. Yeah. And it's very sweet.
That is sweet.
It's crazy how it goes full circle, huh? Say something nice about your parents. Appreciate your parents right now, please.